Hey, what is up y'all? Roman here, and today we have our first ever 5A tutorial video that I'm very excited to bring you guys. I don't claim to have made any tricks that I play or show on any of these tutorials unless I state otherwise. Just wanted to throw that out there. Today we will be utilizing the brand new Dressel Designs Emotion, and I wanted to show that off to you because it is dropping today, March 10th, Mario Day. We picked it because it has a very nice little wide gap there and is stable on the string. If you guys haven't seen my review, there is one on the channel. And yeah, overall, go pick the Yo-Yo up tonight on Dressel Designs or any of the other retailers that work for you. Next up, brand new Chunkeez coming out soon. So I want to preface this, I'm going to show it to you, but if you want to see more, you got to follow Chunkeez. I'll leave the link in the description. It'll be a Instagram tag. This is the brand new ID, which is hard to tell because of the light, but there are grooves on there that are very different. Let me see if I can block. There you go. Very different from all the other cubes. It is a power cube in that you can have beads in there, which I have 2 for this setup, and the top is different. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I want you to follow Chunkeez over on Instagram. Again, links in the description for both Dressel Designs and the Chunkeez Instagram. So yeah, next up, what trick are we learning today? Well, it's a transition trick that I kind of found or saw or maybe just did one day. I don't know. So if you made it, thank you for making it. Really wanted to show you guys something that does not utilize dual movements within the yo-yo and the counterweight. So there is a little bit of, this is not maybe so like I've just started 5A, but this is pretty beginner. So it will be utilizing the momentum of the counterweight and figuring that out, as well as keeping the yo-yo still while the counterweight moves around. So it's all about counterweight movement on this trick. And I think it's fairly easy, and I am fairly confident I can teach it to you guys pretty quickly. So thank you so much for sticking around so far. Let's go ahead and get into the review and let's go ahead and get into the trick, and we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. That's the setup, and it looks so good. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, so here's what the trick looks like, and then I will break it down for you. That is it. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit here. And to make this really easy, I'm going to break it down. I like tutorials that talk and have some sort of interaction, so you can kind of get the tips and tricks out of a trick. So here we go. When you throw the breakaway, you're not going to go over your first finger like you would on a flying man trapeze thingy. You're going to go over the top of your wrist, right about here. So it'll look like this. Okay. Perfect. So now that you throw the breakaway and it's over your wrist, you're going to go over your next pointer finger and here. So it's like a double or nothing, basically. With this double or nothing, though, you have access to this counterweight movement. See that? So with the access of this, you're going to use the momentum to bring the counterweight around. And you want to keep the yo-yo perfectly aligned on the string the whole time. Hit the back side of your hand, which is your non-throw hand, and then you're going to come over the top. Just like that. Pretty simple. So let me break it down to help a little bit while my cat roams around. So again, over the wrist, over the next pointer finger. Now right when you're about to land here, on this string, on the last part of the double or nothing, but around your wrist, right? When you're about to land there, if you let go of the counterweight, you get a lot more momentum from the counterweight. See how it kind of just moved on its own? Yeah. So let me show you that again. Right before, I'll show you in right here. See that? Perfect. Okay. So just right before you land, that counterweight movement will just kind of do what it wants to do, which is what you want it to do, right? So again, right here. And I will slow this down for you. So it's right before you land on the string. When it comes to the rebound, it really helps to hit almost about, let's see here, how do I show this? Right about here on the hand. That will help bounce off the wrist or hand rather than getting like this. If you go too far, it's over. You can still get it around, but it's just a little bit tougher. So I prefer to hit just the back of the wrist or the back of the finger there, and that's what's comfortable for me. So now the last part of the trick. So just to recap, what we have is over the wrist into the double or nothing, and right about here you will flick and let go. So when you let go of the counterweight, let me also show this hand here. That's what's keeping it there. I'm kind of hooking it in. So that's what that looks like. It's just a little hook like that. And the reason you're going to hook it is because you're also coming back around. So that hook allows you to also release in the future. So here we go. Last part. Here, boom, bring it over. When you bring in the counterweight over, you really want to make sure you're staying in line with the yo-yo. Show that sideways. Here we go. In line. See that? Everything stays in a perfect line after the wrist. Cool. All right, so that's the trick. One more time. Perfect. How do you utilize this trick? Well, you can use it to start off your combos. So something simple. Here you go. Just like that, right? You can also use it to get into other positions, such as that. So this trick is very useful as a transition trick, something that I utilize all the time, and even it's just kind of like a autopilot transition for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and include some slow-mos, and yeah, I'll see you back at the desk. So what did you guys think? Not too bad, right? Pretty easy. I think you guys can get it down today. And if you do, go ahead and tag me, ThrowCC. I'll leave my IG handle in the description below. Points if you're using a Chunkeez counterweight, and even more points if you're using both Chunkeez and Dressel Designs Yo-Yo. So yeah, that's about it. I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you have any critiques on what I could do better for you to help learn, just let me know in the description or in the comments down below. Again, my name is Roman. I'm sponsored by Chunkeez 5A Creative Counterweights, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one. We'll see you.